In this video, we can discuss about the quality control test of compressed tablets. These are also known as the evaluation test for compressed tablets. Quality control of compressed tablet can be done by either unofficial test or by official test. Unofficial tests are general appearance, hardness test, friability test, and official tests are weight variation test, disintegration test, dissolution test, and content uniformity test. Now coming to first unofficial test, general appearance. These tests are mainly performed for checking visual identity and overall elegance of the tablets. And also these are performed for the control of load to load uniformity and general tablet to tablet uniformity, and also for monitoring trouble free manufacturing. And in this, measurement of tablet size, shape, color, presence and absence of odor, taste, surface texture, physical flows, consistency and legibility of any identity mark are checked. In case of thickness, the tablet should be controlled within plus or minus 5% variation of standard value. Now coming to second test, tablet hardness. These are performed to check the tablet have sufficient hardness or not, because the resistance of tablet to chipping, abrasion or breakage under the conditions of storage, packaging, transportation and handling before usage is mainly depend on its hardness. Hardness can be measured by using different apparatus like Monsanto hardness tester, strong Cobb hardness tester, Pfizer hardness tester or Schleuniger apparatus. This is the figure of Monsanto hardness. In this, we will place the tablet here and we will rotate this knob so that it will give a reading here in kilogram per inch square. That will indicate the hardness of the tablet to break. Now this is another apparatus, Pfizer hardness test apparatus. Here we will place the tablet here and we will press, and from this meter we can read the hardness of the tablet which is required for the breaking. Now this is strong Cobb hardness tester. We will place tablet here and from this meter we can measure the hardness required to break the tablet. And here it is Schleuniger apparatus. We will place the tablet here and we can measure the hardness of the tablet from the digital meter. Hardness of the tablet is the force at which tablet crushes. Usually it will represent in the unit of kilogram per inch square or pound per inch square. Generally minimum 4 kg per square inch of hardness is required for an ordinary tablets. So we have to note two things here. If the tablet hardness is too high, it may not meet the tablet disintegration test, which is an official test for the quality control of tablets, and also it will not release in the gastrointestinal tract. And if tablet is too soft with a low hardness, it may not withstand the handling, packaging and shipping operations. Now these are the some limits of hardness for soft tablets: 2 kg per square inch, sustained release tablet 8 kg per square inch, general 4 kg per square inch, and hard tablets 6 kg per square inch, and effervescence tablets 1.5 kg per square inch. Now coming to third quality control test, friability test. So this tablet is not an absolute indicator for the strength of tablet, since some formulation when compressed into very hard tablet, they may also produce chipping, capping, lamination problems. So for detection of these problems, we have to perform a friability test. The apparatus used for this friability test is known as Roch Friabilator. Now, procedure for the friability test. We will take some tablets, some specified number of tablets which is previously weighed, and we will take in a plastic chamber of laboratory friability tester. In plastic chamber, the tablet are subjected to abrasion and shock from an height of 6 inch, and by the rotation of this plastic chamber for 4 minutes, that means total of 100 resolution. Then the tablet are dusted and reweighed, and then we will find out the weight loss by determining the difference between the weight of tablet before and after this 100 revolution. For a conventional compressed tablet, the weight loss should be within range of 0.5 to 1%. So this is the apparatus used for friability test, Roch apparatus. It is a plastic chamber. In here we can adjust the revolution per minute 25 rpm, and we have to rotate for 4 minutes, that means for 100 revolutions. So we will produce an abrasion and shock by rotating this plastic chamber at a speed of 25 rpm for 4 minutes, that means total of 100 rotation, so that they will produce a shock action by dropping from a height of 6 inch in each rotation. So after the 100 rotation we will weigh and we will find out the weight loss of the tablet, and the loss should be within 0.5 to 1%. So that is all about the unofficial test for quality control, general appearance, hardness and friability test. Now we can discuss the official method like weight variation, disintegration test, dissolution test and content uniformity test. First one is weight variation. As per the USB, the weight variation test is run by weighing 20 tablets individually and calculating the average weight, and then we will compare the individual tablet weight to the average, and the tablet will meet USB test if not more than 2 tablets are outside the percentage limit, and if no tablet differ by more than 2 times the percentage limit. These are the some limits allowed by IP and USB. If the tablet weight is 80 mg, total weight of the tablet is 80 mg, a weight variation of 10% is allowed. And if the tablet weight is greater than 80 mg and less than 250 mg, plus or minus 7.5% weight variation is allowed. If it is 250 mg or more, plus or minus 5% weight variation is allowed. In case of USB, 130, if the tablet weight is less than 130, 10% weight variation is allowed. If the tablet weight is between 130 mg and 324 mg, the weight variation limit is plus or minus 7.5%, and if it is more than 324 mg, plus or minus 5% weight variation is allowed. Which means if the tablet weight is 500 and the maximum weight variation allowed is 5%, that means plus or minus 25 milligram. Okay, so not more than 2 tablets should not be outside the percentage limit, and not even 1 tablet differ by more than 2 times the percentage of limit. So suppose 1 or 2 tablet is outside this 475 mg and 525 mg. No one of that limit should be more than 450, less than 450 or greater than 550. If it is so, this tablet will fail this weight variation test. Next test is content uniformity test. In this test, 30 tablets are randomly selected for the sample, and at least 10 of them are assayed individually according to the official assay method of the tablet. So after this test, 9 of the 10 tablets must have potency within the 50% of the labeled drug content, and only one tablet may be within 25%. If the conditions are not met, then the tablet remaining from the 30 must be assayed individually, and none may fall outside the 50% of the label content. So that is the content uniformity test. Next test is disintegration test. For the most tablets, the first important step toward the solution is breakdown of tablet into smaller particles or granules. This process is known as disintegration, and the time which is taken to disintegrate is known as disintegration time. And to find out this disintegration time, we will use disintegration test apparatus. The USB device to test disintegration apparatus uses a glass tube with the following dimension, with a number of tubes 6, and each tube with a length of 3 inches, and upper end of these tubes are open and lower end are closed with the mesh number of 10. So this is the USB disintegration apparatus. We have a glass tube with 6 tubes, and upper end is open and lower end is with a mesh number 10, and we can place a perforated disc above this tablet. To test the disintegration time on tablet, each is placed in each tube, and the basket rack assembly is positioned at 1 liter beaker of water or simulated gastric fluid or simulated intestinal fluid at 37 plus or minus 2 degrees Celsius, such that the tablet will remain 0.5 centimeter from the bottom of the beaker, and a standard motor moves the basket up and down through a distance of 5 to 6 centimeter at a frequency of 28 to 32 cycle per minute. A perforated disc can be kept in order to impart an abrasion on the tablet. The tablet is considered disintegrated when no particles of the tablet remain above the gauze mesh, which would not readily pass through the sieve. USB disintegration test for enteric coated tablets. In this, water will be replaced with acid pepsin solution and will bring the temperature of solution to 37 plus or minus 2 degrees Celsius, and then allow the apparatus to work for 3 hours. For this 3 hours there should not be any particle release, and after 3 hours we have to remove the tube set and rapidly immerse in the distilled water and replace the tube in alkaline pancreatic solution instead of acid pepsin solution, and again we have to maintain the temperature at 37 plus or minus 2 degrees Celsius, and the experiment for another 1 hour in alkaline pancreatic solution. So after 1 hour, no particle of the tablet other than the coating material remaining above the sieve, which would not readily passes through it. Suppose if the tablet does not compile with the test, repeat the whole test with another set of tablet during this experiment. Perforated disc can be kept above the tablet in alkaline pancreatic solution. So these are the some Indian pharmacopoeia limits for disintegration test. Uncoated tablet in water, it will disintegrate within the 50 minutes, but in case of USB it is 30 minutes. And sugar coated tablet in water, it will disintegrate within 60 minutes. So in enteric coated tablet, first 2 hours we have to perform the disintegration test in gastric fluid media, and then 1 hour in intestinal media. So first 2 hours it should not disintegrate, and after the 2 hours in intestinal fluid it should disintegrate. Then film coated tablet in water or 0.1 HCl should disintegrate within 30 minutes, and vaginal tablet in water within 30 minutes. Soluble, dispersible and effervescent tablets in water should be disintegrated within 3 minutes. hard gelatin capsule in water within 15 minutes and soft gelatin capsule in water within 60 minutes. Next test is dissolution test. The main objective of dissolution test is to confirm the drug release as close as possible to 100% and also to confirm there is no variation in the rate of release of drug from tablet from batch to batch. Now for the dissolution test we can use two type of apparatus as per the USB, apparatus 1 and apparatus 2. In apparatus 1 we will use a small wire mesh basket which is immersed in dissolution medium at 37 plus or minus 5 degrees Celsius, and usually it will be rotated at 50 revolution per minute. And in case of apparatus 2 we will use a pedal instead of basket, and the tablet is allowed to sink the bottom of the flask before stirring. Now these are the different dissolution apparatus according to IP, USB, BP and European Pharmacopoeia. In IP, type 1 is pedal apparatus and type 2 is basket type, and in rest of the pharmacopoeias type 1 is basket and type 2 is pedal. So that is the difference of type 1 and type 2 apparatus. This is the basket type of dissolution apparatus. Here the tablets which are floated on the surface or capsule are placed inside this basket, and we will take the dissolution media here 900 ml or 1000 ml, and we will take the sample from after the intervals, and these are rotated through by using a different motor at a 50 rpm. Now this is the pedal type of dissolution apparatus. Here tablet will be synced in the dissolution media. This is a 6-station dissolution apparatus. We can perform dissolution study of 6 tablet at a time, and we can set the temperature, resolution per minute and time of dissolution study in this digital meter. Procedure for dissolution test, it will be different for the conventional tablets as well as enteric tablets. Dissolution study of tablets can be performed by using different medias like distilled water 0.1 normal SCl or phosphate buffer at a pH of 7.3 for the different dosage form like conventional tablets, sustained release tablets or enteric tablets. The media is taken in round bottom flask of dissolution apparatus which is submerged in water bath maintained at 37 plus or minus 2 degrees Celsius. Then the tablet is introduced into the media by using basket or pedal type of apparatus, depends on the nature of dosage form. If the tablets are floating type of tablets like floating tablet or capsule, we will use basket type of apparatus, and if the dosage form will sink into the flask, we will use pedal type of apparatus. Then this basket or pedal is attached to bar with a rotating speed of 50 rpm. Then the samples are withdrawn at regular interval by pipetting 5 ml of dissolved solution of the compound, and same time we have to replace the media with another 5 ml which is maintained at 37 degrees Celsius in order to maintain the total volume. Then the pipetted solution is filtered through the membrane filters and concentration is determined with diluting appropriate solvent. The result are plotted as concentration versus time, and the value are determined for T50 and T90, which indicate the time taken to dissolve 50% of the drug content and 90% of the drug content respectively. So from the result we can interpret the dissolution study through 3 stages. In stage 1 we have to test 6 tablets. In this stage the tablet will be acceptable if all the tablets are not less than the monogram tolerance or the monogram release specified plus 5%. If tablet fail in stage 1 and additional 6 tablets are tested, then this tablet will be acceptable if the average of 12 tablets is greater than or equal to the tolerance limit and no tablet is less than tolerance limit minus 15%. So if again the tablet fail in stage 2, additional 12 tablet are to be tested in stage 3. In this, the tablet will be acceptable if the average of all 24 tablets are greater than or equal to the tolerance limit Q, and if not more than 2 tablets are less than Q minus 15%. So these are the some limits specified in the USP. Not less than 75% of the drug should be dissolved in 45 minutes. If the 90% of drug dissolved in the 30 minutes, it is often considered as satisfactory limit. So that is all about the evaluation test for tablets. These are some questions in from this topic. Write an essay on evaluation or quality control of tablets. Write a note on dissolution study of the tablet. Write a note on official evaluation methods of the tablets. Write a note on disintegration method of tablet. Write a note on weight variation test for tablets. Write a note on friability test of tablets. Hope it is clear. Thank you for watching this video.